So, I'm on my journey right now as I speak. I just did a video um, on online business. And how we get into it. And one thing I want to say this to help anyone that, like me, is determined to crack this code and get in there. Do I believe that there's people that are legitly making money online? Yes, I do. Matter of fact, because like I said, I'm always talking about Uber and Lyft. And I've met people that have that are working online. You can go to Career Links or Craigslist or any job site, and they're looking for people online. Now, I gotta admit, there are jobs online and there are gigs online. What I'm calling a gig is something that you do where nobody hired you personally. They don't know much about you and they're not asking much about you. They just, on a social media level, on a streaming level, accept what they ask you to do, and as they see it done on their site, then they send cash to your Cash App or your PayPal or some other type of Cash App that you might have under a list of different Cash Apps that they'll use. Gigging is faster than actual making real money online or making money from a job online. Now, there are online jobs that offer you medical benefits after you've been working so many days or whatever. Amazon is one of those companies that is honestly hiring people online to do some very serious jobs. Now, you women out there, these jobs are really, really, best for women. And the crazy thing is, they're paying the women online, I think, more than the women that are actually working in the field, working in Amazon workspaces that they have to get up every morning and do a 9 to 5. Okay? They're actually paying you to go online and make more money because they don't have to pay you all the benefits that they pay people that work in these workspaces, and they don't have to deal with you as a real employee, except the fact that you're someone that they are connecting through an online level, and they're offering you maybe one benefit when they're offering this person in the workspace maybe 3 to 4 benefits. Okay, but you're saving on workspace when you work online. You're saving on building tax and property tax, and you're saving on being listed under the name of employee or being involved in a union or anything like that. That's why they pay you more, because they make more for you when they don't have to provide these other things for you. Okay, so I can understand it. So Amazon is one of them that I've heard over and over, and every day actually, that are paying you to actually do jobs online, and you can actually call Amazon and speak to somebody. You can do your application online. You can put all your info in there, your resume and all like that in there. One thing that I almost went after with Amazon, they were asking you to read, there's a job for a what do you call it, interpreter. where you will read something, for them and put it in order. You'll translate or transcript something for them and send it back to them. Okay, this is one of the easiest jobs out there available for Amazon. And if you find these people on YouTube, they'll show you how this is like on the bottom. And to me, it's a difficult job. But there was an African woman that showed, herself demonstrating this for Amazon. And you let ChatGPT or AI do the work for you. And you proofread it and send it. And it's done. I don't know why I don't want to do that. I just don't. But this is what I want to tell you in this video. One thing I've learned about looking at anything online in video form, when somebody has to show you a whole hour video or a whole 45-minute video, 30 minutes to an hour video to show you what you can do on their site. This one lady, she's all over YouTube. She's a YouTube content creator, and she also has she's also working a portal. It's a portal where she has a list of jobs, and Amazon is one of them. Which, this is the problem with that. You can go to Amazon and do these jobs. You can go directly to Amazon and do these jobs. And if you can't go directly to Amazon and do these jobs, then you can do them for somebody that's doing this for Amazon. Okay? And they might be lying to you. Maybe they're not really doing them for Amazon. They just want you to think that they're doing them for Amazon, so you can think that you're working for Amazon. And it's not true. You're not working for Amazon. You are doing something in the name of Amazon, which might not even be getting back to Amazon. Okay, so I don't like that. I don't like when you can go directly to Amazon and then there's people telling you they're going to train you how to work for Amazon when Amazon is training you how to work for Amazon. You know what I'm saying? And she's got a whole portal stuff. Most of it's Amazon, but I already watched somebody else show me how to go directly to Amazon, and I even went online to Amazon, and Amazon said on their own personal website that they have these remote jobs listed that they hire for. And then I went back to the YouTube creator, and he said, well, the process, and he was being honest. Okay, but when someone takes a 30 to an hour minute video to tell you how to work something through them, that seems like you could do that yourself. Okay, number one, that's kind of fishy. Number two, when people tell you that something is free, oh, you can join us free at no cost right now, and then they say they're going to charge you later. Now, don't get me wrong. I believe some of those are legit. If somebody offers you to do something for them, and they say they'll charge you a fee later. Now, if they charge you a fee later after you make some kind of revenue from the whole ordeal, that's good. That's perfect. Okay. But if they, let you get started and you don't make no money until you pay a fee, that means that fee is going to be very, very, very small. Okay? And people are getting online and they're making packages. Anybody can do this if they got all the online software and all the same stuff that you use to make great, outstanding YouTube videos and all like that. AI, Chat GPT, and They have the best cameras, and they know how to go and swipe videos and all that stuff. They know how to do all this stuff. They can make these packages and act like they're selling something when they're actually selling somebody else to you. And they're doing the homework for you. So this lady that I just got done viewing, she's teaching you how to do something that and she's trying to take the credit for it, when actually she's only giving you information, but she's going to charge you just for giving you this information. That's basically what she's doing, because she's teaching you how to work for Amazon. Okay, and it's more info than it is actually connecting you to work for Amazon. Okay, and so she's going to connect you to Amazon when you can connect yourself to Amazon, and she's going to charge you for it. Then she said, when she started, she said, well, you can do this at no cost. And the other thing that I don't trust is, now let me go back to that. She said you can do this at no cost, but then she charged me $9.99. Oh, this will only cost you $9.99 today. Really? Okay. What happens if I was to pay $9.99 today? Am I guaranteed $999 within a month? You know what I'm saying? You know. And you gotta be careful of that. I've made this mistake with other people, like I told you about my Amway story. Now, Amway isn't a scam. They just changed their compensation policy, which does not support IBOs. It only supports the customer. It doesn't support IBOs, which isn't fair. So basically, Amway is not taking IBOs right now like they used to be. Now, when they get back to where they are, they're still the most wealthiest business out there, other than, Elon Musk. Okay, but Elon Musk is a rich man, where Amway is a rich corporation. Now, I do think the main CEO of Amway, he's probably about as rich. He's a billionaire. He's about as rich as Elon Musk, and I appreciate the fact that he doesn't, leave himself open for attack like that. But like Elon does, leaves himself open for attack. But I think they're legit. They're just being smart, okay? And they want to keep people. If you're willing to, you do it, and once you start making a certain revenue, then you're making way over more than what they're going to pay you. And over time, when that multiplies, then it's multiplying without their assistance, and so they don't mind paying you. That's how that works. It's their product, but the goal is to sell their product in multiples in a way to where whatever you are making, it's okay for you to make millions as long as they're making $5 million. You see what I'm saying? Like that. So, you can make $1 million if they're making $5 million, $5 or $10 million. See what I'm saying? Which, that's not illegal. I mean, you always want to be. If you're putting the mastermind together, you deserve, okay, to be and continue to mastermind, even if you have to pause all your IBOs and even fire some people, which business people don't fire people. They just stop paying you for your services, and so now you gotta, move your business somewhere else. That's the thing with working online. As I was saying earlier today, working online, and then there's so many people that are doing the same thing. So how do they handle you when they need to pay their bills, how do they handle you as someone working under them? They just slow down their compensation. So Amway's not the only one doing this. Everybody does it. This woman that I was just listening to, she said that. Now, she was very honest until she got to the first in the ending of the video. She first said, when the video started, she said, I'm going to show you how to get this started for free. So bear with me. I'm going to help you get this started for absolutely no cost to you for free. Then at the end of the video, she says $9.99 today is all you'll have to pay. You mean it gets more than that? When I'm going to have to pay for this AI thing, because I know the AI I got ain't going to do it. This is a different AI. I have free AI on my computer, and I have free AI on my phone. I know that this is a paid AI that I'm going to have to do this, and it's all done through AI. And I don't know if Amazon. Then again, well, no, Amazon never said and requested that anybody do anything for AI. People that are introducing the Amazon model to you are telling you that you can do certain things through AI for Amazon. But Amazon's not saying that. They're saying that. Okay. Amazon didn't say nothing about AI. But it's not illegal. All they can do is send it back and don't give you your money. But how would they know that AI did it? Because once everything is done, Now, one of the jobs that this woman, was talking about was she was talking about, simultaneously making books and using AI to make books instantly. You come up with an idea for a book and you sell that book, and Amazon is buying this book off you, so she thinks. And all these other companies are buying these books off you. I do believe other companies will be buying these books off you, but why Amazon when they're selling, unless there's a future of Amazon coming on where they're selling, products that are not actual products. I don't know, but why would they, I don't know. I mean, if your book is really that good, now I have a friend who's an artist, and he decided that because he's not making enough money from his art, and he doesn't want to use a whole lot of AI for his art, he decided to use AI to make books. Now, this guy was a horrible person as far as working in a workspace, like going to work every day. He was a horrible person. He came to work every day with an attitude. He was like an introvert who one minute he's like, and then his mind's somewhere else. He just, and he got fired from his job. And how much you want to bet he went out and did what this woman's talking about, make a book out of AI, because he had these weird ideas, and so far he tried to sell himself on Facebook and it didn't work out. But you put his book in some kind of market, somebody's going to buy it before they realize he's kind of loony. But there's a lot of loony people. You got people like Snoop Dogg writing books. You know what I'm saying? What are you writing about, dude? What are you, you're not teaching me how to rap. Stick to rapping. And where'd you become a man of wisdom all of a sudden? You going to teach me how to do what? But if rappers are writing books now, anybody can write books. Okay? Most of these rappers didn't go to college. Most of these rappers didn't do anything that shows them how to write a book. So they're going to use AI and put their ideas in AI, and boom, make a book just about anything. And people are doing this without this lady. So I thought that was kind of weird when people are doing this without her. She wants to make money that you should be making. So basically what you're doing is you're splitting that money with her. And that's all she's doing. She's not really teaching you anything that you can't learn from watching a bunch of free YouTube videos and then turn around and do it yourself. What she's doing is she's charging you money for one sitting of her teaching you how to do this. And then after you done sat there and watched the whole hour video, then you're going to pay that $9.99 and go through another training series, which I think, she just training you to keep, to cover her butt. And then she's going to turn around and she's going to split the money with you that you could have been making all to yourself. The only person that's getting paid here is the AI website that you're using. And you have to pay for your own licenses and your right to sell and all like that. Now, that's something that I will agree with her on, and Amway, because I only had to pay Amway $160 some a year, and that covered insurance, licenses, and everything to run this business. Okay, but yet they weren't paying me, And I think whenever somebody tells you, whenever someone charges you money up front before you do anything, that's a sign that they're making, first of all, their money from thousands of people paying these $9.99 or $29.99 or $49.99 fees just for you to read a bunch of literature or watch a bunch of literature on video. And once you get into it, if you do make any money, it won't be that much, or it won't be nothing at all. You'll find out that everywhere you go to work, you got to pay for that website. Well, ain't nobody going to do an online job where you got to pay like 5 websites to do your online stuff. No one's going to pay for that. And then, like, I found out too that some of these guys that are sitting there saying, "Oh, you can go to this website for free," and then you click and paste and go to this website. These people were doing it for free, but once people started using their content, they started charging. Okay? So, that's a con. I still think the pros are better than the cons. In the next video, I will copy something off the internet that I saw and read it to you. But I just went to my career links, Pittsburgh, PA career links, and there are real remote jobs out there. And the way to find out if something's actually a job is to go to like a job site and see if that type of work is listed, and see if the company is listed, and then you can find out if this is actually a job or just somebody claiming it's out there when it ain't really out there. Okay? But gigging is not going to be listed in those groups of jobs. So if you're just looking for a gig, and there's a bunch of them, and that's what I've been doing all day, looking for my gig. I got one gig I'm getting ready to go back to, and I believe it works. I think I got it. I think it'll work for me. I think these people are legit. And I'm not, like I said in the last video, I'm not going to tell you about it until I actually make some benefits from it. Once it starts working out for me and I see cash, then I will tell you about it, because I don't want to give you false information. But, I got a job interview tomorrow, workspace job interview tomorrow. But I really want to get out of it. I'm 58 years old. I really want to get out of the job market. Now, these people that are offering me a job are good people. They want me to help them start their company. They need 48 people to help them start their company. And this is way back in my old hometown. But they caught me here in Pittsburgh via my pastor. And so they want me to find a way to travel way out there to my old hometown and work for them. And they even are telling me about how to get a place to stay out there and all like that. So I don't know what's going to happen over the next 2 2 weeks because I know that the first of, matter of fact, the week after next and the 1st of April is going to be a change in my life. But until then, I'm working on this, and even after that, I'm still determined to, look for opportunities to do jobs online and stuff like that. What we need is more gigs, and I think the reason why a lot of people don't want to work online, because if they could work online, they could also work for Amazon directly. If they could do what Amazon is offering, they could really, really, really write their own book that's really their book, and when they get finished, then use AI to edit every page. But you're going to write a book that you don't care about just to make money. I know a book right now, it's got less pages in it, and I think it would sell because it's going to have less pages in it, and I could do that. I know a job right now, I know a book I could do, and it's going to have less pages in it, and it's based off my Bible. I'm not going to pay this woman a monthly fee or any higher fees than that. If I was to pay her $9.99, that'd be the last fee she ever get for the rest of my life. I'm not paying her $9.99 for me to write my own book and get Amazon to pay me for it, or anybody else. So Amazon's going to pay her, she's going to pay me. That's how that's working. What she's doing, what this woman is doing, is she's taking people's desire to work for Amazon, okay, and she's taking your content as if it's hers and giving that to Amazon, and when Amazon pays her, she gonna pay you, or act like Amazon is paying you, but it's actually split in half, or actually she's making more for your hard effort, and we don't. That's the kind of stuff that we get tired of seeing when we work for people outside of the job market. But those are the two things. I'm closing. Number one, when people use a whole half an hour to an hour to explain something to you, to explain why something would work, and they go to telling you how much money you can make, and all these people, they show you all these reviews of people making all these thousands and millions of dollars, and then they tell you sad stories about how they used to be homeless and all this kind of stuff. That they're going to ask for money up front. By the time that video gets to the end, no matter what they already said, they're going to ask you to, pay a certain fee to get started. Whether that fee is for training or that is for you to actually start marketing, doing your market or whatever, okay? So that's going to happen. The other thing is, again, when somebody is offering you an online job with them, are they just giving you information that belongs to someone else and charging you for it? When actually you're going to find out after you start investing money into it that you're investing money for her or him to give you information that you didn't already know. But as far as the money you're making, has nothing to do with her. She's getting paid for giving you information that you could have got yourself for a little effort, a little bit of extra effort. You could have got it yourself, but she's paying you. She's, and then you find out that, she's not paying me anything. Amazon's paying me, or whoever these other companies are, they're paying me. But I just paid her, and then she wants another fee. She wants $9.99 today. Then she wants, within a month from now, she's going to want $29.99 or something. You know what I mean? When she's only giving me information. She's not, she's making money off off of giving me information, me paying her for her information. She's not paying me as her employee or paying me even to be part of her network. She's paying me. I'm getting paid from Amazon, or I'm getting paid from whoever else. All she's doing is she's making money that I'm paying her. Okay? And so we got to be careful about that. Like if someone goes to telling you their sad story and everything, there's a good hunch that you're going to pay more than what you're going to make. And if you don't pay more than what you are making, you're not making anything. You're not making anything. And if you got one person out of 1,000 making some kind of revenue because they listen to somebody's advice, that's their lawyer against you when you're making nothing. Okay? So I'm not going to get myself in bed with that, But I do believe there's some good gigging. I'm looking for a gig. I'm not looking for a job. Because some of these Amazon jobs, they want stuff done on a timely basis. Well, you might as well get in the car and go to work then. If they want stuff in a timely basis, they want you up and in front of your computer at certain hours. Whereas the gigging jobs, I call them giggings, they pay you whenever you do something for them, and they pay you per item. They pay you per transaction or whatever. Whereas some jobs are paying you weekly. Those are jobs. If they're paying you weekly or every 2 weeks, most of the time they're not every 2 weeks, even with Amazon. I don't think it's every 2 weeks if you're working from home. They usually are by the end of the week. That's when they pay you, by the end of the week. They don't usually wait 2 weeks, but that's a job. When they pay you at the end of the week, that's an actual job. When they pay you per, and that's the kind of code I'm trying to find, where they pay you, just like Uber and Lyft, they pay you for each time you log on and do this little small easy peasy task for them. They pay you. So actually you can make just as much an hour, okay, as they're paying you with Amazon to do a job, because Amazon's not paying you $100 an hour. But if you're doing a couple giggings on YouTube and they're paying you per shot, and you're making, you're making $15 here, $35 here, $75 there, you're making more than $100 an hour. And Amazon ain't paying you $100 an hour. They may be paying, the girl said, $25 an hour. Amazon's paying you. But you're not getting that money also till the end of the week. The good thing with giggings is they're paying you per transaction. Each time you complete this online, you're getting paid instantly. Okay? And I like that. That's the kind of way I like working. That's like almost having your own business. Like people that have their own business, they don't get paid from paycheck to paycheck. They get paid every day. The only difference is, the only setback is that they have to put that money in the bank, and they don't spend it until maybe the end of the week or later sometime in the month, because they have their insurances and licenses and all that stuff that got to be covered, or they can be working on Monday, and then the following Monday they out of business. Okay, so they They, certain times of the year, they fast. They basically starve themselves, basically, to make sure all the stuff that it took to build their business is being paid for. Okay? So you have to ask yourself, going back to my last video, you have to ask yourself, do you want to have your own business underneath somebody else's network or business, which would be a gig? Or do you want to actually work for a company and, they're going to pay you a benefit, they're going to pay you per hour, but you're only making a little bit more than the people that are actually working in that workspace. You're making a little bit more to work from home because, just like Uber and Lyft, you're using your own car, you're using your own workspace when you work from home. And everything is yours. Your ink, your paper, your desk, everything is yours. So therefore, they don't mind paying you a little bit more, because they don't have to provide that for you. And the more office space the less office space that they use, okay, the more money that they make, because they don't have to rely on real estate and, owning properties and all this stuff to run things. So I think gigging and working online is better than, and even working online, in my case, would be better working from home. And the thing is, you can do a gig which takes you anywhere from an hour or less to learn how to do this. Whereas if you work online from a job, it may take you days. It may take you a couple weeks, a month, a year to really, really learn how to do it. Okay, and there's training offered online. Amazon offers training. There's people online. Here we go again. There's people online that will charge you and teach you how to work for Amazon, and then, okay, that doesn't guarantee that you get the Amazon job, though. While they're training you and charging you to work for Amazon, a lot of this you could have learned yourself, and you're losing space, because it's about space. Because the way they're doing it is, you have so much workspace, and then we're going to have so many people. They know how many people they want to work from home. And if you miss out on that number, okay, and that's the problem with working online as a job, because just like workspace jobs, they only need so many people to fill that void. Once it's filled, we're not hiring anymore. See? But when you work in a gig, it's just like they never run out of Uber drivers. They never run out of Uber drivers, and they never run out of Lyft drivers. You know what I'm saying? You never run out of them. And they're always available for more. So that's something to think about. I'm going to stop there. Just be careful, though, before you pay anybody anything. Okay? Any money. Make sure that you're going to get paid the way you thought you was going to get paid. Make sure that they're not taking your money, okay, and giving you empty promises, okay? But again, I do believe that there are legit jobs, and I know they are. I know Amazon is selling legit jobs, and some of these other big corporations are selling legit jobs, okay? And also, I know there's a lot of good giggings out there. And usually the ones that they're quiet about are usually the most innocent. The ones that are, talking a lot, they're talking themselves into your wallet. They're not talking you into making any money. They're talking you into giving money. So, there you go. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. I'm trying to turn over a new leaf here. I need your help. I need you to talk to me. If you're somebody that's ever made money online, talk to me about that experience. What works and doesn't work. I want to know. God bless you.